Good morning. As we start the day, let's take a closer look at the weather picture shaping up across the country. Here's your weather snapshot for Thursday, November 20th. It's a day that's setting the stage for some big changes as we move toward the weekend, and there's a lot to keep an eye on. Across the east, a large high-pressure ridge is dominating the scene, stretching from southern Ontario all the way down through the northeast. This system is acting like a protective shield, keeping the skies mostly clear and the air calm. This dome of stable air is keeping storms at bay, offering a welcome break from the recent rounds of active weather. For many, it's a chance to enjoy some sunshine and mild temperatures before things take a turn. Meanwhile, it's a different story in Southern California. A stubborn cutoff low is spinning in place, refusing to budge. This system is bringing persistent clouds, periods of rain, and cooler than average temperatures to the region, making for a gray and damp stretch. But the real story is brewing over the East Pacific. A powerful storm system is churning near Alaska's Aleutian Islands, gathering moisture and energy as it intensifies. Meteorologists are watching this closely, as it has the potential to impact a huge swath of the country. This system is set to move southeast, driving a major weather shift for much of the United States as we head into the weekend. Its path will determine who sees rain, snow, or even severe weather. Expect everything from heavy rain and flooding in some areas, to accumulating mountain snow, and even the risk of severe thunderstorms in parts of the country. The impacts will be widespread and could disrupt travel and outdoor plans. So, today's weather is split. Calm and quiet in the east, unsettled and wet in the southwest, and a major Pacific storm looming on the horizon, ready to shake things up. That incoming system will be the main driver of change for millions of Americans, affecting everything from daily commutes to weekend getaways. Stay tuned, especially with Thanksgiving travel approaching. If you have plans to hit the road or catch a flight, you'll want to keep a close eye on the forecast, as conditions could change rapidly. We'll break down what this means for your region, so you can plan ahead and stay prepared for whatever the weather brings. Let's dive into the details and see how this evolving pattern could affect you and your community. Here's what you need to know to stay ahead of the weather and make the most of your day. As the powerful Pacific storm system pushes inland, it brings with it a dramatic shift in the weather. The leading edge of the storm is marked by thick rolling clouds and a noticeable drop in temperature, signaling the arrival of unsettled conditions. As this system advances, it taps into rich Gulf moisture, drawing in warm, humid air that rises quickly and fuels the development of strong to severe thunderstorms. The combination of Pacific energy and Gulf humidity creates a volatile atmosphere, primed for intense weather. Today, the Storm Prediction Center has issued a marginal severe risk, stretching from southeastern Arizona through much of Texas and into eastern Oklahoma. This broad area is under the gun for rapidly changing weather, and conditions can deteriorate quickly. Residents in these regions should stay alert for fast-developing storms. Even if skies seem calm now, conditions can shift in a matter of minutes, so it's important to keep an eye on the sky and monitor local updates. The main threats with these storms are damaging winds, which could gust up to 60 miles per hour. Such strong winds can easily knock down tree limbs, power lines, and send loose objects flying, posing a risk to both people and property. Hail is also a concern, with stones potentially reaching up to quarter size. This is large enough to dent vehicles, damage roofs, and shatter windows, so it's wise to move cars into garages or under cover if possible. While the overall tornado risk remains low today, the atmosphere is unstable enough that an isolated tornado cannot be ruled out. It's always best to have a plan in place, just in case a warning is issued for your area. The collision of warm, moist Gulf air with the cooler Pacific energy is what really fuels these storms, creating dramatic cloud formations and sudden bursts of heavy rain, wind, and hail. Expect storms to fire up late this afternoon, intensifying as the sun sets and continuing well into the night. Lightning, thunder, and heavy downpours could make for a long evening in many communities. If you're in Dallas, Austin, Oklahoma City, El Paso, or Tucson, make sure your phone is charged and your weather alerts are turned on. Staying informed is key to staying safe, especially as storms can develop and move quickly. Heavy rain will also be an issue, with the potential for localized flooding on streets in low-lying areas. We'll have more details on rainfall totals and flood risks coming up next. For now, be weather aware, have a safe place to shelter, and be ready to move indoors quickly if storms approach your area. The biggest concern with this storm system is the potential for heavy, persistent rain that could last for hours at a time, overwhelming local drainage and causing widespread issues. This is especially worrisome over ground that's already saturated from previous rainfall. When the soil is this soaked, even a moderate downpour can quickly lead to problems, as the water has nowhere to go. Through Saturday, meteorologists are forecasting widespread totals of 1 to 4 inches of rain, with the heaviest amounts likely falling across central and northeast Texas, stretching into Arkansas. Some isolated spots could even see higher amounts if thunderstorms repeatedly move over the same areas. Flash flooding is a real and immediate risk, especially since a second storm is expected to arrive this weekend. That means more rain could fall on already waterlogged communities, compounding the flooding threat and making it even more dangerous for residents. When the ground can't absorb any more water, all that excess rain becomes runoff, quickly swelling creeks and rivers. Urban areas, with their concrete and asphalt, are particularly vulnerable, as are low-lying neighborhoods, where water naturally collects. Remember, it only takes a few inches of fast-moving water to sweep away a car. Never attempt to drive through flooded roads. Turn around, don't drown. It's not worth the risk to your life or the lives of first responders. On the colder side of this dynamic weather system, snow will begin to fall in the Rockies, especially across Colorado and northern New Mexico. This is great news for ski resorts and winter sports enthusiasts, as the fresh snow will help kick off the season. Snow is expected to start on Saturday and continue into Sunday, bringing the first significant accumulation of the season to many mountain towns. Plows will be out early, and residents should prepare for winter driving conditions. Even Denver could see its first snowflakes by Sunday, as rain transitions to snow with dropping temperatures. For many, this marks the true arrival of winter, and it's a reminder to get those coats and snow shovels ready. While exact snow totals are still uncertain and will depend on the storm's track and intensity, one thing is clear: winter is making its presence known across the West, and travel could be impacted in higher elevations. If you're planning to travel through the affected areas, be prepared for slick roads, reduced visibility, and other winter hazards. Make sure your vehicle is ready for the season, and allow extra time for your journey. The weather pattern is shifting quickly, and conditions can change in a matter of hours. Stay tuned for the latest updates and be ready to adjust your plans as needed to stay safe. This weather pattern brings dramatic temperature contrasts across the U.S. Warm, humid air from the Gulf is pushing temperatures to near-record highs along the Gulf Coast. Think Houston, New Orleans, and Mobile in the 80s. It'll feel more like September than late November, but big changes are coming. Meanwhile, much of the Midwest, Northeast, and West are already feeling the chill, with temperatures at or below normal. The dividing line between warmth and cold is right where the storm is developing, adding energy to the system. As the storm moves east, cold air will surge south, ending the warm spell abruptly. Expect a sharp drop in temperatures as we head into Thanksgiving week. The roller coaster is about to take a plunge. Get ready for a quick transition from summer-like warmth to winter reality. The atmosphere is primed for change. Thanksgiving week is one of the busiest travel periods, and this year, a major storm could disrupt plans. Forecast models agree, a significant system will move across the country during the pre-holiday rush. Timing is uncertain, but the risk for travel delays is high. The northern side of the storm could bring heavy snow to the upper Midwest, Great Lakes, and New England. Think Minneapolis, Chicago, Detroit. Expect treacherous roads and possible flight delays at major hubs. The southern side faces more heavy rain and possibly severe storms, renewing flood threats. If you're traveling, have a backup plan and monitor forecasts closely. This could be a challenging week for travelers. To understand the coming winter shift, we need to look high above, into the stratosphere. A sudden stratospheric warming, SSW event is forecast for late November. This rapid warming disrupts the polar vortex, which usually keeps Arctic air locked near the pole. When the vortex weakens, frigid air can spill south into North America. The effects aren't immediate. It takes 2 to 3 weeks for changes to reach the surface. That's why we're confident a major cold pattern is coming for December. The SSW is the trigger, setting off a chain reaction that could unleash dangerously cold air across the U.S. This isn't just a cool down, it's the setup for extreme cold outbreaks. The timing, right after Thanksgiving, means the second half of December could be brutally cold. Prepare for a wintry holiday season. The stage is set for a dramatic pattern change. As December begins, the Thanksgiving storm's effects will linger, but a brief mild spell may follow in the central and western U.S. By the second week, the pattern reloads, high pressure builds in the east while a trough digs into the west. This setup keeps the storm track active, especially across the northern U.S., from the Rockies to New England. Expect repeated rounds of snow and cold for the northern tier. The south may see milder periods, but this is just the transition. The real Arctic outbreak driven by the SSW is still to come. Early December storms will set the stage for much colder air later in the month. Winter is just getting started. The second half of December is when the full impact of the SSW hits. Expect a major Arctic outbreak with dangerously cold air plunging deep into the US, just in time for Christmas and New Year's. This isn't your average cold snap. Temperatures could break records and strain energy grids. Highs may struggle to reach zero in the northern plains and Midwest, with wind chills far below zero. Even the south could see extended freezes. Prepare your home, protect pipes, and check on vulnerable neighbors. This is true. Deep winter cold. The entire country, except maybe Florida and the West Coast, will feel the chill. The mild days of November will be a distant memory. Get ready for a prolonged, frigid end to the year. The arrival of Arctic air in late December will shift the storm track south, changing the holiday weather outlook. This opens the door for snow and ice in places that rarely see it. Think Texas, Oklahoma, and the Southeast. A white Christmas is possible in cities like Dallas, Atlanta, or Nashville. Holiday travel could be impacted by both cold and wintry precipitation. Stay alert. One storm could cause widespread disruptions. The message: brace for a snowy, cold December and an active holiday season. Stay prepared, stay informed, and get ready for a memorable end to the year.